For 45 years, the world stood one mistake away from annihilation. Missiles were armed, fingers hovered over buttons. Then, without a final war, the Cold War began to die. Not in flames, but in whispers, cracks, and courage. By the 1980s, the Soviet Union looked strong on the outside, but inside, it was breaking. Factories failed, stores were empty. The future felt sealed shut. While the West raced ahead, the Soviet system was stuck in time, and an empire built on fear was losing its grip. Something had to give. In 1985, a leader stepped forward who would do the unthinkable: Mikhail Gorbachev. He didn't want victory. He wanted survival. With glasnost, people spoke freely for the first time in generations. With perestroika, the old system was pulled apart. But reforms don't just fix systems. They awaken people. And once awakened, control slips away. The Berlin Wall had stood for nearly 3 decades: concrete, barbed wire, and armed guards. Then came November 1989. A mistake, a misunderstanding, a crowd that refused to go home. Guards froze, gates opened, history cracked open. People climbed the wall, laughing and crying, tearing it down with bare hands. In that moment, the Cold War stopped looking eternal. After Berlin, the dominoes fell fast. Governments collapsed without invasion. Dictators vanished without tanks rolling in. Entire nations chose freedom overnight. And for the first time in decades, Moscow did nothing. The rules of the Cold War were gone. By 1991, the Soviet Union was no longer holding together. Republics walked away. Power evaporated. The red flag came down. The world watched as one of history's greatest superpowers dissolved not through conquest, but collapse. There was no surrender ceremony, no victory parade, no final shot fired, just relief and uncertainty. The Cold War was over, but the world it shaped remained. Haunting outro. Leave them thinking. The Cold War didn't end in fire. It ended in silence. And the silence asked a question we're still answering today. Did the Cold War really end, or did it just change its face?